Okay, we are set for our fourth and final round of 32 match of this evening, as we have ST HopeTorture standing by to meet his opponent, Pippijung, and this is going to be a Terran versus Protoss match. And interestingly enough, I was just kind of reviewing the winners of our first three matches for the evening, and we've had, of course, three players move on to the round of 16. One Zerg, one Protoss, one Terran. Love the balance of this game, and we'll see if it's going to be Terran or Protoss that join as the first four moving on to the round of 16 or not. But I think in terms of odds-on favorite, probably going to be a Terran that's going to be moving on right now.
I think it's going to be Terran, and I think we all know why. HopeTorture, he got second place in the last one. People were a little bit disappointed in his finals play, but man, we know he can win. So we got to give the favor to HopeTorture here.
Okay, so HopeTorture, certainly if you are a StarCraft II fan, then a player that you're not going to forget. But actually, for StarCraft I fans as well, he's someone that people are going to be familiar with.
Absolutely. Kim Sung Jae, is it? Into the Rainbow, as we all know him by. And, wow. Yeah, he was a great Protoss player. He always had some sort of... He was known for an illustrious style. He always had some sort of interesting play. He wasn't perhaps well known for macro. So I wonder if that's transcended. I know he's Terran now in StarCraft II, but I still wonder if he has some of those same principles in his game now in StarCraft II.
Kind of find it odd. Well, not odd. I guess it is very well possible. But to go from one race in StarCraft to go to a different race in StarCraft II just shows that, some people, they can really make adjustments and play probably random, as most of these top players do. But let's take a look at the two players that are going to be playing in this fourth match of the evening. Kim Sung Jae, HopeTorture, as I think this is the first time I've seen a Master Sergeant as a rank. Master Sergeant, and why not? Of course, he made it to the finals in Season 1, which of course was just a couple months ago. In the round of 64, he defeated Flint Zenith 2-1 in a mirror matchup, as it was a Terran versus Terran. And no need to reiterate on his accolades from the season before. Again, his opponent is Pippijung, only a private compared to a Master Sergeant. And as for Pippijung, he defeated OGS Cezanne in the round of 64. His favorite map is Zelnaga Caverns. That is not on our maps today. And his favorite race to play against is Zerg. However, he's facing Terran today. Do you know much about Pippijung?
No, I was just going to say, though, we shouldn't count him out if he's beat an OGS player here. These guys have been monsters in the tournament so far.
OGS has been on an absolute run. And, let's take a look at the maps that we're going to be playing on for today. It is Jungle Basin for set number 1. Set 2 will be on Lost Temple. Seems like it's been a while since we've seen Lost Temple. And set 3 is going to be on Shakira's Plateau. Well, let's take a look at these maps that we're going to. Have we seen Lost Temple today? It seems
Not
like
today.
Forever.
Nada last night.
It was last night.
First
that's
match
right.
with Nada.
Yeah, it seems like a while, but I'm looking forward to that matchup, Terran vs. Protoss on Lost Temple. But our first set is actually going to be on Jungle Basin. Let's talk about the Terran versus Protoss matchup on this particular map.
All right. Well, there's somewhat short rush path. I think we're not gonna see Reaper play. We're gonna see Factory. Oh, it looks like they've just started the game, but I think we're going to see Tech and probably either a choice between Mechanic or all-in Bionic Medevac. Seems to be the standard.
Okay, let's go to the game. All right, our Terran player here, red, is HopeTorture.
ST HopeTorture.
A lot of fans here cheering him on. And down at 5 o'clock, blue Protoss is Pippijung. Okay, and if you can see the little Korean writing there on the Nexus there, it actually says Pippijung. It's like double B-E, I guess, double B-I, Pippijung. They've got his ID actually in Korean, I guess, Pippijung.
A little less aspiration, a little more power behind the Bs then.
Supply depot on the base, not at the choke point. Right next to the Vespine geyser for placement. Probe is going quite early to scout out, making sure he gets in there before there's any attack units out. And he's actually going to do a little bit of harassment on this SCV, trying to complete that barracks. Boy, he might get it.
That is quite close.
Very, very close. If he can find that SCV again, might have a shot at killing it.
At the same time, his probe is quite weak, so I'm hoping he's not going to make a mistake and lose it here. It looks like he's content to run away.
We'll call it a draw. Round one is a draw. Meanwhile, HopeTorture is starting his scouting routine as he heads down.
Yeah, we're still in that early point where we're not going to see much action until a little bit of the game has progressed and we see the tech pattern.
Cybernetics core just started, and second simulator being warped in. This probe actually harassing the SCV in that last battle, last exchange. And that's going to allow the SCV to head down, checking to see if there's a nexus at the in-base expansion. Of course, there isn't, because all his money's being spent elsewhere right now.
Yeah, pretty standard here opening for Protoss. I'm not sure about the one Reaper early on. I guess he wants to try to be tricky, get in there and re-scout. All right, seems like an all right opening, but not what I would have done.
And early command center here for HopeTorture. Now it is actually ST HopeTorture. We were talking about ST Ace or Saint Ace or Stace. And as it turns out, it is ST Ace, and you've tracked down the reason why it is ST Ace and ST HopeTorture.
Yeah, you know, I did track down that reason. What did I tell you? I've already forgot.
I think you said that the ST stood for StarTail, was it? StarCraft Tail? StarTail?
StarTail, that's right, StarTail, yeah.
StarTail.
It doesn't exactly stick to you. I'm not sure what it means, but it does stand, ST does stand for StarTail. Although I still think Saint sounds so much cooler. Epic, you know,
I
all
like
sorts of things.
Stace. And Stalker's chasing down for a kill. And a bunker being added at the top of the choke point. He's going to need it because of these Stalkers. The question is he going to get there done in time? Stalkers, are they going to get through? He's got to get that bunker done. It still has about 10 seconds.
Lost that Marauder.
Everyone coming over to help out. And the Reaper gets inside the bunker, and that actually is enough to chase the Stalkers away.
Yeah, he's gonna have to stay close to the ground here because Protoss has four gates. It looks like he's okay. It looks like Protoss is content to go ahead and expand rather than keep the pressure on. Wise choice. Definitely doesn't hurt him, but I would have liked to see a little bit more pressure.
Double bunker as they're going to load up. Marauder on the way as well. You know, I thought he had a chance of busting through there. I'm a little disappointed. Well, I mean, he's playing against HopeTorture, but beyond that, I'm a little surprised.
And that might be why he decided to back off. He may have think, oh well, this is HopeTorture. He's obviously going to stop it.
And I don't want to lose because this doesn't work.
Exactly. But he did have 4 gateways with warp. He has that proxy pylon. He definitely could have applied more pressure. He just chose not to.
Well, the one thing he is accomplishing is he's pulling some of these SCVs off of mining minerals, so that is slowing HopeTorture down a little bit in terms of mining production. Marauders heading out. Nope, maybe not. Second refinery just now being worked on. And a third as well.
And unfortunately, since the Protoss Nexus is relatively late, HopeTorture did have probably a period of a minute and a half where he was almost double the income of our Protoss player BB here.
Harvester Edge goes to PP with a 35-32 harvesting edge.
And HopeTorture is a little more confident in holding his ramp. He got rid of that bunker, reclaimed the minerals, and we see he's going for a very, very Eminem army. I love saying Eminem in StarCraft II as well as StarCraft I. And he's getting that factory tech, so we're going to see a pretty strong bionic force, I think, in the next couple of minutes.
Another difference with StarCraft 1 and 2, you probably wouldn't see an M&M, so to say, rush from Terran versus Protoss.
Oh yeah, definitely not. Many a player has tried that, and many a player has failed in StarCraft 1. But here, the M is for Marauder most of the time, so a much more versatile unit to the bane of many Protoss players.
Taking out the pylon. Very wise decision.
And he does have STEM. He does have the Marine combat upgrade. So, his Eminem force is going to get real scary real fast here when these 2 medevacs come out. I see some pressure being applied.
Immortal joins the battle here for Pippijung. He's got sentries, zealots, stalkers in his army as well. Marine Marauder, Medevac. I guess it'd be a M&M. M&M.
Sounds tasty.
Marine Medic Medevac. Is there another M we can add to make it an M&M?
Oh man. I don't think Blizzard was that cool.
Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, we see HopeTorture coming out. It looks like he just wants to act like he's applying pressure. I'd love to see him come out and lure the units out and then use those 2 dropships to hit the back nexus there of the Protoss player.
Reaper's going to do some scouting, as any good StarCraft player would do. StarCraft II player would do as well, of course. Take a look at what's out there. Don't let those hidden starports kill you.
Well, he's coming around here. It looks like he's just going to pop the rocks. Yeah, he's going to pop the rocks and try to kill that Nexus, but Protoss' units should come and reinforce pretty quickly. I really wish he would have just loaded him up in the dropship and tried to kill what he could.
Well, it doesn't take much time to get through the rocks, and
it doesn't. Protoss didn't notice it fast enough.
Force fields.
Can't get caught here. Oh, wow.
Fields to
load up your army. Load up your army.
Medevac. And finally takes them out, but a great force field play there by Pippijung. Don't think he lost too much in the way of probes on that attack. And I must agree with you on your idea of just medevacing some of them in, dropping some of them in, might have been more effective.
I think so. If he had dropped them right on top of the probes, he definitely would have killed probably 8 to 10 of them before the army got down there. We saw kind of slow reaction there from BB, but You know, I got to give it to him. I don't think he lost very much in the way of probes or units, and he did kill a medevac and quite a few Marauder Marine.
And after that aggression, HopeTorture is going to expand towards the center of the map. I think the early aggression there, as well as removing those back rocks, once again, what that does is it makes you think twice about going out there. And I think, you know, I guess the one thing that removing those rocks did, rather than dropping them in, was that has allowed HopeTorture to expand to the center of the map, because now he knows that he's going to be too scared to come out, because he knows I have another entranceway into his expansion.
Exactly, and we see that here by him holding all of his units in the back of his base. He's kind of split, guarding the back of his natural and the ramp of his base. But at the same time, he's just waiting now. He's pumping Colossus, and he's really waiting for a formidable army so he can go out and take out these M&M medevac. I tried. I couldn't say it 5 times fast. But he's going to try to fight this with Colossus, and he's going to have to do it pretty quick, I think. The turtling of HopeTorture, which is, from what I understand, what he is known for, is looking pretty fierce there in the center. Bunker tank.
And bringing in a pylon here, along with forces as he tries to bust these out. Force fields to make sure that they can't retreat.
Oh, wow.
Great micro there by Pippijung. Pippijung with a great play there. I like that. Able to take out some of those forces. Don't want to get overextended. And that's going to allow Pippijung to expand now, by the way. And he's going to go right past.
Looks like he's thinking to try to sneak around into the main here, where the tanks are out of position and cannot reach.
Oh, he doesn't want to get cornered here. Some force fields here to buy him a little bit of time. And
has a lot of units for PP.
Wow. Vikings taken down.
Oh, a free tank there. He didn't want to lose that, but
not just a free tank, but a well-placed free tank that's got some range. I mean, that tank is going to reach any unit that goes by. A very important tank to get there for Pippijung. Force fields in front of the tank. And Marauders a little too far away to reach these Colossus. Colossus pushing in from the backside. Marauders trying to get a surround in. Bit of a sandwich play. Still not going to be enough, as they're going to get away. Both sides just trading units in the end. SEV still there for HopeTorture.
I think that was exactly what BB needed to do in the beginning. He did clear out a path to the base. He forced the SCVs off for a little bit, but most importantly, he got back in the game food count-wise. I think he's 120 now. Well, it's 120, 120, but a few minutes ago, HopeTorture was up about 10-15 supply.
And I like what HopeTorture is doing now over at 2 o'clock, expanding over there, although he's about to be spotted. Someone's heading over to the 2 o'clock expansion. It is an observer. So an observer spots the base at 2 o'clock. That's going to be the next target you've got to think from Pippijung's standpoint.
Yeah, exactly. He's got to be thinking, oh, wow, another expansion. Okay, I got to do something. Whether it's attack, pop the expansion, run back to the main. And that's what he's doing. And just a couple of zealots here to distract. I'm thinking he's hoping to get the army out of position.
And try to split up that army a little bit so he can maybe attack the center base again. Let's see if he's able to do that. Yeah, he is going to split the army somewhat. You can see a lot of units heading over to this 2 o'clock expansion. Let's see if that's going to prompt Pippijung to attack or not. He's thinking about it. No.
He's just a little slow to react.
Yeah, he should have been going a little bit sooner. That's going to buy some time for these units, for HopeTorture to get back. But let's see how effective this is. Takes out the refinery.
Wow, there goes the SCVs.
Look at that!
Oh, a huge psionic storm.
These High Templar are just what he needed.
Oh, great play here by Pippijung. Takes out the command center as well. Pippijung getting back into this game. Great strategic play. Completely got HopeTorture overextended to that 2 o'clock base.
Well, it sure was looking like that, but I didn't see all the units from behind just clear out his army. And it looks like BB's not using his minerals. He's got over 1K.
So now HopeTorture with his reinforcements coming back. Let's see if he's got a storm in him. Does he have a storm? No, it doesn't appear so. He could have used it on the rampway if he did. This might be a bad news here for Pippijung then. The power of the Terran reinforcements. Wow.
Their win is only storm, and he just doesn't have enough units.
Too many siege tanks there as well, and that is going to blow away that Nexus. And here's the question, does Pippijung have any more reinforcements? No, he does not. There's GG. Wow. And simply too much in the early macro, I think, for HopeTorture as he's able to go on to victory. And I think I saw a little bit of a sigh of relief there from HopeTorture after he won that set. I think he kind of gave a little, whew, you know, like, yeah, I was winning. And for a moment there, I was a little bit concerned as to what took place. It was a good play by Pippijung, timed it right. He got just enough units to be able to go and take out that center base. But maybe he got a little bit too greedy. Maybe he should have done the hit and run, take out this base, and then back off. And maybe just overextending himself as well. And that allowed HopeTorture right back into it.
Yeah, a couple mistakes like that. His unit count seemed just a little bit low. I would have liked to see just a little bit better macro, but I got to give it to HopeTorture for coming in at the right time with those units. You know, hats off.
Yeah, and like I said, I think it's very clear that there was a moment that he was like, uh-oh, am I going to be able to do this? I don't think he felt that he was going to lose the game because he knew he had reinforcements. It was just a matter of how much of this base am I going to lose. The key was, remember, he still had the 2 o'clock base as well, so he knew that he would be in decent shape even if he lost that. And I think the problem was when Pippijung decided, let me try to take a little bit more, got a little bit greedy, and ended up losing that set. Let's go to set number 2 and see what happens.